Hi, all of you. A very good morning, all. Hope everybody is ready in front of your systems. So, we'll now get started with today's class. So, yesterday we have been completed with our applets. So, we will continue with further UI development with the help of your Java. हम लोग अपना जावा का एप्लेट्स कल के दिन में हम लोग कंप्लीट कर लिए थे और आज के सेशन में हम लोग जावा यूआई क्रिएट करने के लिए हम लोग आज के क्लास में देखते हैं। जितना हम लोग एप्लेट यूज़ करके थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्टी आया था, अभी हम लोग जो एनवायरनमेंट में अभी यूज़ करेंगे वो बहुत इजी यूसेज रहेगा, बहुत आसानी से अपना डेवलपमेंट कर सकते हैं। आज के क्लास में हम लोग वो सब सीखेंगे। वी विल ट्राई टू ओवरकम वॉट एवर द challenges, whatever the big code that we were writing it and layouts and all of that, we can overcome and we can do it very easily with the help of your Java Xcode that we are using it with the help of something called swings. We will look at all of that today. Before we get into that, we will look at your uh, training schedule. That is, your training will be there from Monday to Saturday and from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. I repeat, we will have our session from Monday to Saturday and from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. मैं फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, आपका सेशन 11:30 से लेके 1 बजे तक रहेगा, मंडे से लेके सैटरडे तक। मैं फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, योर सेशन विल बी देयर फ्रॉम मंडे टू सैटरडे एंड फ्रॉम 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. आई रिपीट, हमारा सेशन मंडे से लेके सैटरडे तक होएगा, 11:30 से लेके 1 बजे तक चलता रहेगा। और आपको जो भी क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे आप अपना कैसेला ग्रुप में पूछ सकते हैं। एंड ध्यान रख लीजिएगा कि आप 5 बजे से पहले पूछ रहे हैं और सेशन के बाद। I repeat, everybody, you can ask your questions in your respective Kesala groups and also ensure that you are asking the questions after the session and before 5 p.m. And wherever it is necessary, we'll give you the assignments and I would request everybody to submit the assignments on time. मैं फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, जहाँ पे ज़रूरत पड़ेगा वहाँ पे हम लोग आपको असाइनमेंट देंगे और असाइनमेंट को ऑन टाइम सबमिट करने का रिक्वेस्ट किया जा रहा है। आई रिपीट एवरीबडी, the assignments will be given wherever it is essential and we would request you to submit the assignments on time. I repeat, जहाँ पे ज़रूरत पड़ेगा हम लोग आपको असाइनमेंट देंगे और असाइनमेंट ऑन टाइम सबमिट करने का कोशिश करें। And also the registrations can be done from the link shown on my screen. People who haven't still registered, please register from the link shown on my screen, so that there is no discrepancy or there is no delay in sending the practice exams, and also we can start your certification procedure. I repeat, people who haven't still registered are requested to register from the link shown on my screen, so that we can send you the practice exams without any delay and also start your certification procedure. मैं फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, अभी तक जो लोग रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं किए हैं, सबसे ये निवेदन है कि आप अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन कर ले। रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए अभी मेरे स्क्रीन पे ऊपर जो लिंक दिखाई दे रहा है, उस लिंक को यूज़ करके अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन फिनिश कर ले, ताकि अपना प्रैक्टिस एग्ज़ाम जो मिलेंगे वो ऑन टाइम मिलेंगे और जो सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोसीजर स्टार्ट करना होगा हमको, वो सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोसीजर स्टार्ट कर पाएंगे। आई रिपीट, जो लोग अभी तक रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं किए हैं, प्लीज़ अभी जो यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे लिंक दिखाया जा रहा है वो लिंक पे जाके अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करें, ताकि आपका जो प्रैक्टिस एग्जाम्स रहेंगे वो टाइम पे हम लोग दे सकते हैं और आपका सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोसीजर भी स्टार्ट कर पाएंगे। Now we'll get into the content. This is the content that we have to follow. That is, we have got 5 modules to discuss. These 5 modules will help us in order to clear our exam. So the percentages are also shown here with the weightage, and you are supposed to score a minimum percentage of 70 so that you get your certificate. I repeat, जो लोग ये MTA का जो यहाँ पे मॉड्यूल्स दिखाया जा रहा है, ये मॉड्यूल्स हमारे एग्जाम के लिए इम्पॉर्टेंट है। इन मॉड्यूल से हमारे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे। यहाँ पे जो परसेंटेज बताया जा रहा है वो एग्जाम का वेटेज है। सो जितने क्वेश्चंस आएंगे एक एक मॉड्यूल से वो यहाँ पे बताया जा रहा है। सो आपको मिनिमम 70% स्कोर करना है ताकि आप अपने सर्टिफिकेशन पा सके। I repeat, everybody, you should score a minimum of 70% so that you clear. I repeat, you should score a minimum of 70% so that you clear. Now we get into the programming, and we have already done with something called applets. Now we'll get into something called GUI programming with the help of your swings. Now we are already done with applets. Now we'll get into something called your swings. Now we'll just go ahead and put it in your Google Java swings Oracle. Once I open it up, see, Java Swings is a GUI based class which is called JFC, called Java Foundation Classes. So it is part of something called your JFC or Swings. JFC yani Java Foundation Classes that are responsible for your swings to execute. Now what will this swing do? If at all you look at, this is the old documentation. Now we'll get into the new one. So once you get into your JavaX class, so this is the class which we are talking about, called javax.swing. So which will give us the different controls, the different layouts in order to create something called lightweight. Lightweight yani easily compatible. The components are compatible and usable with a smaller compositions, यानी बहुत easily हम लोग use कर पाएंगे in applications को. So we will try to develop something called your Java Swings application with the help of your javax.swing. So we will use a package called javax.swing in order to create your user interface now. अभी तक हम लोग जो कर रहे हैं वो applet में कर रहे थे। अभी हम लोग जो करेंगे वो swings को यूज करके, यानी javax का जो पैकेज है उस पैकेज को यूज करके हम आज से अपना इंटरफेसेस बनाएंगे। जैसा हम लोग AWT के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, लाइक एब्स्ट्रैक्ट विंडो टूल किट, जिसके बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, this particular AWT is utilized with your swings. ये जो AWT है उसको यूज करते हुए हम लोग अपना swings बनाएंगे ताकि अपना यूजर इंटरफेस, अपना जो UI के साथ, आई मीन ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस के साथ अपना एप्लीकेशंस बने. See, if at all you look at, the similar things would be then, say like your action listener, so on and so forth. Whatever we had it earlier, the similar kind of things, but with much updated support that we have it. Like you have your applet also is available like your JApplet. So we have something called JFC separately available with your swings, which will enable you to make your life easy. Unlike your AWT, Java Swings provide the platform independent and lightweight components. That is, whatever the applications that you develop, so whatever the environments that you develop, वहाँ पे क्या कर रहे थे, अगर applet को अगर हम लोग देख रहे थे तो वो applet viewer पे रन करना होगा या फिर HTML पे रन करना होगा, वो खुद अपने आप रन नहीं होगा. I repeat, applet is not running on its own. It needs applet viewer or it needs HTML. किसी एक का सपोर्ट चाहिए होगा. So whenever you were working with applet, if you could remember, we were looking at two things, one applet viewer और two HTML. हम लोग इन दोनों से यूज करके हम लोग कर रहे थे. लेकिन अभी ऐसा चीज जिसके अंदर हमारा UI एग्जीक्यूट होगा, हमको कुछ नहीं चाहिए होगा. आई मीन हमारा HTML चाहिए नहीं होगा. अगर हम देखते हैं तो हमारा एप्लेट व्यूअर के जैसा कुछ नया सा एनवायरनमेंट नहीं चाहिए होगा, which we can develop it irrespective of the platform. यानी ये मोबाइल पे रन होगा या फिर HTML पे रन होगा या फिर जावास्क्रिप्ट पे रन होगा, जिस पे रन होगा उसका उससे मतलब नहीं होगा, विच इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म. It executes only because of your Java. And also whatever we develop are the lightweight components. यानी उतना मेमोरी यूटिलाइजेशन, उतना स्पेस यूटिलाइजेशन इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं होगा, बहुत आसानी से हम लोग यूटिलाइज कर पाएंगे. That's your lightweight components that we have it with something called Java Swings. जब भी हम लोग Java Swings कर रहे हैं तो हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म इंडिपेंडेंट होगा, lightweight होगा. And the other thing is you have support of lot of plugins. So you have lot of plugins available today which can support your swings, and which is now become one of the powerful components. Now swings have become one of the powerful component and it is still updated. अभी हम लोग जो देख रहे हैं, we are looking at a package called JavaX, which we are looking at standard edition 8. Now if you could look at, there is another also available, JavaFX. If you open JavaFX, see the JavaFX is available with much latest versions. So you can take it up, you can understand how you can use your JavaFX. See, after your JavaX, you can also go ahead and look at this JavaFX also. So we will not look at it right now, but we'll look at JavaX to understand swings and work on swings. So now what is this JFC? हम लोग समझ रहे थे, आई वॉज टेलिंग यू इट यूजेस समथिंग कॉल्ड JFC. मैं आपको यहाँ पे बता रहा था. So we use something called JFC action, which is Java Foundation classes. Now, what is this foundation classes? Which is a component which is basically used for development of applications. जो हमारा डेस्कटॉप एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं, लाइक कैलकुलेटर, पेंट, ये जो हमारा विंडोज का स्क्रीन मिलता है, लाइक योर दिस स्क्रीन, ऑल ऑफ दिस विंडोज दैट वी सी, ये हर चीज़ जो यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है, उन हर चीज़ को डेवलप करने के लिए वी कैन यूज योर जावा फाउंडेशन क्लासेस एंड द ग्राफिक GUI components टू डेवलप द डेस्कटॉप एप्लीकेशंस. सिमिलरली अगर हम लोग इसका देखते हैं, यानी हमारा अगर स्विंग्स का देखते हैं, तो स्विंग्स क्या है, हमारा जो एप्लेट रहेगा ना, एप्लेट की तरह ही एग्जीक्यूट होगा, लेकिन ये हमारा जो भी कंट्रोल रहेगा वो जे कंट्रोल रहेगा. यानी इफ अट ऑल यू लुक एट, यहाँ पे देखते हैं तो जे एप्लेट, earlier we were looking at applet, now यहाँ पे button we were looking at as button, now it is J button. Similarly every control is given with your J option. So like you have seen something called your text field. Now if you could just go ahead and look at the text field, see it is given as J text field. So that's how you have all of them replaced with J options, where these are nothing but are supporting something called JFC. All these controls that you are using it here, all of them are lightweight components. The lightweight components are being used in your swings, which uses which uses your J components, that is your lightweight components. So now we will look at our IntelliJ IDE to look at some basic programming. जैसा हम लोग बटन के बारे में यूज कर रहे थे, हम लोग जैसा बटन का प्रोग्रामिंग कर रहे थे टेक्स्ट फील्ड का, उसी तरह हम लोग प्रोग्रामिंग अभी करने के लिए ट्राई करते हैं. सो ये हमारा कल का प्रोग्राम था, अभी हम लोग अपना आज का नया प्रोग्राम करेंगे, न्यू प्रोजेक्ट. Once you are getting into your new project, then see there is an updated version. You can use JavaFX, which we will see it later, but right now we will go with Java. Now in Java, I just open it up with 1.8 version. I will use 8 Java AC 8 only and click on next. And I'll open it up and open next. And then यहाँ पे मैं लिखूंगा my Java X apps. I call it as my Java X apps. I'll open up in new window and I'll try to close this yesterday's program. आज का प्रोग्राम हम लोग यहाँ पे स्टार्ट करते हैं. सो अभी हम लोग अपना एक छोटा सा प्रोग्राम देखते हैं कि ये जावा स्विंग्स में एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल हम लोग कैसे बना सकते हैं. हाउ कैन वी क्रिएट ए सिंपल एग्जाम्पल विद द हेल्प ऑफ योर जावा स्विंग्स. अभी हम लोग एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. विल लुक एट ए स्मॉल एग्जाम्पल इन ऑर्डर टू क्रिएट द जावा स्विंग्स एप्लीकेशन वेयर मुझे क्या चाहिए. whenever I click on button, I wanted to perform some basic action. Now just go ahead and look at. पहले मुझे यहाँ पे मुझे जावा स्विंग्स यूज करना है, तो आई शुड यूज इट. import java dot, which is nothing but your javax dot swing dot star. We are supposed to use javax dot swing dot star. If at all you were using it as applet, then we were writing it as import java dot applet dot star. Now we are not creating our applets, we are using swings, so we don't need to write this. We can write it as javax dot swing. And then we wanted to create our own application, so we were looking at applet was irrespective of your main method. Main method के अंदर हम एक भी लाइन का लॉजिक नहीं लिख रहे थे. But when we are using our particular J components, that is your JFC components or your swing components, you can use your main. यानी एक ही प्रोग्राम में जैसा हम लोग एप्लेट के लिए एडिशनल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर रहे थे, ऐसा कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करने का ज़रूरत नहीं रहेगा. यू नी नॉट हैव टू कॉन्फ़िगर एनीथिंग एडिशनली. इसी मेन प्रोग्राम में आराम से अपना प्रोग्राम लिख सकते हैं. सो वी कैन राइट आवर ओन प्रोग्राम वेरी इजीली with the help of your Java X swings. So now we wanted to have a frame. The first and foremost thing is you have something called JFrame. If you just go ahead and look at JFrame. JFrame is basically a frame which it can add some components onto it which can act like your background. So in order to have your applet, जैसा हमारा applet open हो रहा था and applet में जैसा white color का background था, इसी तरह we wanted to have a background for us. We can create the background with the help of your frame. So now we will go ahead and create our own frame. So we'll put it as JFrame my f, which is my frame, is equal to new JFrame. Now after that, what is that I wanted to do with this? Now I want to put a button into it. I want to place a button into it. So after that, I will now I have created my JFrame, which is like my background. And after that, I want to put my button. So once I look at, my button will be J button. If you could look at, the button will be, see, J button. Now it is like your button that we implement. Now we just go ahead and put it J button B1 जैसा हमारा था earlier, we'll call it as JB1 equal to new J button, and we'll call this as next. Whatever I wanted to display on the button, I will put it as next. So this is how we use J button. In the earlier program, when we were using applet, we were writing it as button B1 equal to new button, or we were creating it globally. इसी तरह कर रहे थे ना. If you could remember, instead of writing it like this, we were writing it as your J button JB1, and we were using it as JB1. But you see, whenever I'm writing it like this, I'm not able to use it here. So once I put it updated JB1 and then JB1, see, I'm not able to get it done. Now what is that I'm supposed to do it now? I should create it as J button JB1 equal to new J button. I'll put it as small. So this is how you have got your J button. Then after that, what is that we wanted to do? We wanted to next, after creating the button, the immediately next thing, what is that we are supposed to do it? We need to set the boundaries, the size of it, where you want to put it and what is the size that you wanted. So as we have been looking at yesterday, say JB1, which is JButton1 dot set boundaries, which is your set bounds. And then after that, we will give it as the particular position. Say I wanted to have the position at 50 comma 50 position, and I wanted to have the height and width. Now I wanted to have the width as 60 and the height as 40. This is how I've got my button. Now after that, I need to add my button. Where do I need to have add it? Earlier we were writing it as this dot add. So now see, we don't have this dot add. We don't have it. See, reason being, or once we put it as add, see, we don't have that add available. Then how do we add it? Now this button should be added to which background? It should be added to a background called your frame. This frame should be given, if this frame is my background now. Onto this background, I should add my button. So what is that I am supposed to write it now? My frame dot add. Now what is that I wanted to add? I wanted to add my JB1, which is my J button. Now I have added my J button. Now after that, I wanted to mention what is the size. What is the size that I need to have for my layout? If at all I execute this, then you see it gets executed, but see there is no output. You don't have any output. Now if you could look at this particular frame is created, the button is added, but we haven't made it visible. अभी तक हम लोग जब एप्लेट में कर रहे थे, एप्लेट में हमको ज़रूरत नहीं था कि हमको विजिबल इनविजिबल बताने का, लेकिन वेन एवर वी आर राइटिंग इट विथ फ्रेम, we should make it as visible also. So before making it visible, we will set the size of it. My frame dot set size. So we first set the size. I wanted the size as 400 comma 400. I wanted to have the width and height of it. And after that, I wanted to ensure that I wanted to set my layout. Set layout. I will put the layout as null. I don't give any layout as of now. And then I will give it as my frame dot. I wanted to make it visible. So I'll make it as set visible. See, after that we will make it as true. The visibility we wanted to make it as true so that it'll be visible. Now once we have done, we have created a JFrame, we have added a button onto it, and then we have got something called your set visibility and the size of your frame so that it will be visible. Now once I just go ahead and execute it, जब मैं इसको execute करूंगा तो देखो यहाँ पे automatically frame आ गया है. You have got your frame, so it looks like your calculator more now, right? जब हमारा कैलकुलेटर देखते हैं तो देखो बिल्कुल लाइक उसी मॉडल का दिख रहा है ना. अगर मैं इसका साइज और भी बढ़ा दूंगा सो ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर दिखेगा. लेकिन हमारा एप्लेट तो बहुत पुराना दिख रहा था. Our applet was looking very old, but this looks comparatively better. And I haven't given any color for this also, but automatically it has given color. And यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे it is so interactive. जब भी मेरा माउस उसके ऊपर जाता है you get changed. So it is something more lightweight, more interesting, more appealing, where your swings will make your UI with great look and feel. जैसा हमारे यहाँ पे जाने पे जब जैसा चेंज हो रहा है, इसी तरह यहाँ पे जब जाता हूँ तो यहाँ पे भी चेंज दिख रहा है. So you can find the change. So that's how the Java swings are making your life easy, and it will make it more and more interactive. Got it? So this is how your applications are being developed in something called your Java swings. If at all I just remove this, if at all I don't write this one statement, if visibility statement is not written, once I execute it, everything gets executed, but you cannot see that. So it is mandatory, it is very important for you to write something called your myf dot set visibility equal to true. This is mandatory for you. You should your set your visible as true, only then you can see it. If at all you don't write this statement and execute it, प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूट होएगा लेकिन हमारा आउटपुट नहीं दिखाएगा. We don't see the output. So that's one important thing that you should remember about your programming that you are doing it with your swings. Got it? So shall we just go ahead and look at some examples now to just go ahead and create it. Now we'll try to look at the simple examples in order to work with this. So the next option that we will see is working with something called your text field and the text area. You have got two things called your text field and text area. We will try to add them. So we will try to add something called your text field and text area to your program. Now the same program will be added with something called text field and text area. Sir, what is text field and what is text area, sir? Text area is where it will try to accept more values. से कई जगह पे हमको कमेंट्स के लिए पूछेगा, कहीं पे फीडबैक के बारे में पूछेंगे, तो वहां पे एक ही लाइन नहीं होगा ना. लेकिन जब अगर किसी चीज के किसी पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू के बारे में पूछेंगे, लाइक इन द रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म यू हैव योर नेम कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर एंड ऑल, देयर यू विल हैव ओनली अ स्मॉल टेक्स्ट बॉक्स वेर ए लिमिटेड साइज. लेकिन अगर फीडबैक देना चाहते हो तो एक बड़ा पैराग्राफ लिखने के लिए बड़ा सा बॉक्स देते हैं. So that bigger level text box is called text area and a smaller text box is called as your text field. Smaller text box is called as your text field and the bigger one is called as your text area. Text area is the bigger one and text field is the smaller one. अभी हम लोग अपना दूसरा कंट्रोल भी क्रिएट करते हैं. ये हमारा फ्रेम हो गया है, इसके अंदर एक बटन भी आ गया है और इसके बाद मैं अपना और एक अपना टेक्स्ट फील्ड भी क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ. वी आर क्रिएटिंग ए टेक्स्ट फील्ड हियर. सो आई विल पुट इट जे टेक्स्ट फील्ड. Then see you have got text area and text field. So first we'll create text area jb1 I'm sorry text area is jt1, which is your text box, equals to new j text field. And here in the text field I want to put it empty because the text box should be empty. And after that I would like to give the boundaries to it, so I'll put it as jt1, which is my text field dot I want to set the boundaries called set bounds, and then I want to give the positioning again. So अभी मैं यहाँ पे positioning दूंगा. So x का location मुझे वही चाहिए, and then y location I will try to increase it. So I will try to put it somewhere like 100, and then I will give the width as 100 and the height as 40, so that my text box will be placed below my button. And then after that I wanted to add my particular text box or the text field. So again I'll have to go ahead and do it. Your my ef dot add of, I want to add my jt1. Now once I just go ahead and run this, जब मैं इसको रन करूंगा तो देखो इसके नीचे एग्जैक्टली नीचे आ गया है. सी जो प्रॉब्लम था, जो हमारा लेआउट अलाइनमेंट का जो प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था एप्लेट में, जब भी इसको ऊपर नीचे भी करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट नहीं होंगे बिकॉज दे आर प्लेस्ड एग्जैक्टली इन ए पोजिशन. जैसा एप्लेट में सारे कंट्रोल हिल रहे थे, ऊपर नीचे हो रहे थे, we are not having it like this. Even if at all you change the size of your frame, it's not changing it because it is placed exactly at a location on the frame. फ्रेम के ऊपर एग्जैक्टली अपना लोकेशन पे डाला गया है ताकि ये चेंज नहीं हो रहे. द पोजिशन इज फिक्स्ड एंड यू हैव इट एग्जैक्टली प्लेस बिलो इट. एंड अभी मैं इसको जब यूज कर रहा हूँ तो यहाँ पे मैं अपना ये साइजेस को अपने हिसाब से बना सकता हूँ. सो आई कैन जस्ट गो बैक हियर एंड मेक इट. अभी ये मुझे हाइट थोड़ा ज़्यादा लग रहा है, सो आई कैन मेक इट 30 ओवर हियर. एंड जब मैं इसको वापस एग्जीक्यूट करूँगा तो देखो बटन छोटा बन गया है, सो विच लुक्स डिसेंट. सिमिलरली मेरा टेक्स्ट बॉक्स के लिए भी मैं कम कर दूंगा. आई विल मेक इट 13 साइज. And text box width is smaller, so I will put it as 200 in size. Now once I execute it, see, it looks normal. Now I wanted to get my button to the bottom. I wanted to get it next to my text box. So मुझे क्या करना होगा? I will have to change my x axis values or the y axis values. कौन सा change करना होगा? So we need to change my y axis values. So what I will do, I will make this as 100 and I will make this as 50. Now once I look at, मेरा जो टेक्स्ट बॉक्स और जो बटन है वो ऊपर नीचे हो जाएंगे. अभी जो नेक्स्ट है मैं उसको यहाँ पे लाना चाह रहा हूँ, मेरे राइट पे, एक्सट्रीम राइट पे लाना चाह रहा हूँ. जब जो मेरा यहाँ पे टेक्स्ट बॉक्स है, टेक्स्ट बॉक्स के नीचे लाना चाह रहा हूँ. आई वॉन्टेड टू गेट इट नेक्स्ट एग्जैक्टली बिलो माई टेक्स्ट बॉक्स एंडिंग. Then how I can do it, I'll have to change my X position. So which is by currently it is 50 from here, and from here to here it is altogether it is 250 is the entire length. From starting to the end of it, it is 250. Now if you look at, my width of the button is 60. Now if at all I want to place it, close my button exactly after this. यानी टेक्स्ट बॉक्स जब खत्म होता है तो मेरा बटन भी एग्जैक्टली खत्म होना चाहिए. सो विच मीन्स मैं पेन पे जाके आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. दिस इज योर frame, and on this you have your text box. Now if you could look at the size, that is the size between the length between this and this is your 50 units. This is 50. And if you could look at the size from, or the width from here to here altogether is altogether your 200. So altogether my total length from starting here to here is 250. Now I want to put my button exactly over here. ऐसा मुझे क्लोज करना चाहिए. नव जो मेरा विड्थ है, इसका जो विड्थ है यहां से लेके यहां, इट इज ऑल टुगेदर इट इज 60. ये जो मेरा विड्थ है दैट इज 60. दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव गिवन इट इन द प्रोग्राम. इफ यू कुड लुक एट in the program, the width of the button that I've given it is 60. Now I should ensure that 60 के बाद में जो भी रहेगा, that is 250 minus your 60, whatever you have it, that is your 100 and your 40 is where you should start your button. So I will start my X at 140. I will put it as 140 for my button. Once I do this and execute it, then see button is still over here. Why it is so? It should be 60, no? 60, and it is, no, I'm sorry, we have done a wrong thing. No, it is for 200, it is 140. 140 plus 50 again, which is 190. So once we make it as 190 and execute it, then you see it is placed exactly at the right of your exactly at the end of your text box. So this is how you can place it. This is how you can place your controls. Now if you feel that the height and the distance between your text box and your button is more, the distance between the text field and the button is more, you can reduce that also. So the height that is given, or The y-axis that is given is 100. So you can reduce it. You can put it as 80 once you rerun this. See, this is how you can get it closer. This is how you can get it closer into your between your to your text box. You can get it closer to your text box. अगर इसको और थोड़ा सा दूर करेंगे, so we will put it as 90 and we will rerun. Then see, it looks exactly good. So this is how you can have your text field and you can have your button. अभी मुझे अपना मेरा text area भी चाहिए. I need my text area also. In that case, what I will do, I will just come back here and put it j text area. J text area JTA1 equal to new j text area. And after that, we will now just go ahead and put it my JTA1 dot set boundaries, that is nothing but set bounds. Now where do you need to put it? Where do you want to put it? So I want to put it after my text box, yani after my text box and before my button. I wanted to have my text area. Yani what is that I wanted to do? I wanted to take this off from here and I wanted to put it below this, which means I wanted to put it somewhere over here, and then I wanted to have my text area exactly below this and exactly for at the given size. Now this is how I can have my text area. This is how I can have my text area. So in order to place it like this, now I will just go back and here I wanted to give after my text box, that is after my text field, I want to give the boundaries. Now it is by default 190, which is for your button, but my text area will be exactly like your text box. इसके तरह रहेगा. So I'm sorry, this I'll put it as comments. So the text area, that is multiple text boxes, when you add together how it looks, similarly your text field will look. So which I wanted to start it exactly below my text box and close it exactly below my text box. Then in that case मुझे क्या करना होगा? I will put it as JTA dot set bounds and I will put it exactly 50 and then y axis I will put it after that. So जैसा हमारा 90 we were placing it after it y axis में, उसी तरह now the height is 30, so I will try to put it somewhere around again 90 for this. And after that I wanted to give the height and width. So height and width you can give it according to your choice. Say how much height that you wanted, how much width that you wanted for your text area, you can give it accordingly. Say I wanted to have my width as exactly the same as my text field. So मेरा अभी text field का जो है वो है 200, so I am keeping it as it is. And my text area I wanted to have it exactly double the height of my text field. Text area मुझे exactly double the height of my text field चाहिए, तो I will make it as 60. Now my text area is also created. Now after that, now I just go ahead and add it. I'll add my f, which is my frame dot add of. I'm adding something called JTA1. Now once we execute this, then see my text area is placed. I've got my text area, I've got my text my text box, and then I've got my button also placed it within or above my text area. So I should pull it down, I should get it down. So in order to do it, I will just go back to my button code. In the button boundaries, wherever I've got it as 90, I will replace it and try to put it 90 is already there, and here I've got the height as I've got the height of this particular text area is 60. 90 plus 60 is already 150. So I will put it somewhere around 180 so that it will be below your text area. Once I put it, so it is much longer. So once I wanted to reduce it, I will put it as 160 over here, and once I execute it, then see it is placed exactly below your text area. Now once you are using your text area over here, so in the text area you will be looking at something called multiple lines of text. Once you look at your text field, it is giving you one line, but when you are working with text area, it can give you multiple lines of code. That's an advantage of using something called your text area for you. So the text area will give you the multiple lines of input that is accepted into your text area, and the text field will take a single what we call it as single line of text, and multi-line text can be obtained in something called as your text area. Now if you could look at, there is some difference, identifiable difference that you could see. See, it looks like once you just come back here, text field is showing you with a boundary by default, but my text area doesn't have any boundary to it. I don't have any boundary to it. So which, if at all you would feel like you would require it, you would need it, then you can also place your border to it. So once you just go here, then you can just go ahead and put it as JTA1 dot set. Then it can give you font, you can have your line wrap, rows, you can give you multiple options. Similarly, there is something called border. Once you wanted a border, you'll put it as 1, or the border that you wanted to give it, then the border can be placed. You can set your border here. So once you wanted to understand how to set your border, once you put it as set border, see in the set border, it says border space border. You need to give a value to it. So I will just go ahead and put it as set border. In that you will put it as your border, and then you wanted to give, I'm sorry, you wanted to give the border definition to it. So you wanted to give an integer value, or I can just go ahead and put it as 1, which is nothing but your int of 1. Then I can just go ahead and give it as 1 also, where it will talk about my border definition. But see, it expects that this kind of border definition cannot be given, because the text area border definition should be defined first, and then we should use it. So we will look at that in the next program, but as of now we can just go, we understood that the boundary can be created. Now what we wanted to do is we wanted to use something called your click option. So once you wanted to click your button, we wanted to get the text of one thing to the other. We wanted to get it. So in order to do it, as we are using something called your regular, as I've told you, we have got something called action listener. So we can just go ahead and implement something called your action listener. So once you just go ahead and put it implements action listener. Once you use it, you are using it from something called AWT. So we are using it something called AWT. So we'll put it as AWT dot event dot star, so that we can use something called action listener. Now after that, we will now go ahead and create our own method. So ये जो method create करना है, which I cannot create within the main method. Now जो भी हम लोग create करना है, whatever the action listener method that I wanted to create, I cannot create it here. So I should create it outside the main method. So outside the main method, I'll put it as public void action performed, and here I'll put it as action event E. And then in this particular event, we can just go ahead and write it as whatever the changes that we wanted to do it. Say if at all you look at this definitions that we have given, say the J button that we have given, say if at all you wanted to call your J button J T, your JB1, we are not getting it enough. So we are not getting your JB1 here. Then how do we write it? So whenever you wanted to create something with the help of your swings. So whenever you wanted to use something called your click operations. Say whenever you wanted to perform any operation based on your click, then how do you perform it? How do you create it? How do you call your action listeners into this? In that case, we have got something called key events. So whenever you wanted, we have got something called your key events available, which we can use it in order to have your click operations. So we need not have to use it separately like this. Now what we will do, we will go back to our JavaX. In the JavaX, we will now try to see the kind of events that we can use it. See, this is how we have something called your this is how we have got something called as your swings, which we have declared. Like you have declared your methods and we have been working on it. Now what is that we wanted to do is we wanted to see how the button click can be utilized. Now once you click on your J button, in the J button, it will be shown what are the actionable items. So how you can get the things out of it. See, there is something called action listener, which is already available. And then you have many other things which are listed out. Now we'll just look at one thing called action listener. Once you click on this action listener, see it is like a protected method called action listener. So you call it as a protected method. So whenever a button is created, so it will show you with an example also here. See, is selected, right. See, whenever you have it, you have the methods like this. So you have something called do click. Then if it is pressed, how much time that it is pressed. Say if at all you wanted to have a long press option. So you have a detailed inbuilt methods that are available. You need not have to create your own methods. You can go ahead and use the existing methods. Say whenever you are using your Java swings can be used with the inbuilt methods. The Java swings can be used with your inbuilt methods in order to get the support of your click options, or similarly like set text. जैसा हमारा set text था, we were using the set text also. We were using the set text like an attribute there. If you could remember, हम लोग जब applets में create कर रहे थे, we were writing it as your t1 dot set text, and then we were writing our code. Now those kind of things are not utilized. Now we are writing it directly like a method here, and the method can be utilized. If you could look at, the method is directly available, which says public string get text, and similarly your public void set text, which are the methods which are used in order to work with your button click kind of methods that we wanted to use it in your Java swings. So whenever you are using your Java swings, there are a lot of inbuilt methods. That's what I have told you. With respect to your AWT, with respect to your applet that you are using it, you can use it very easily with the help of your buttons. So whenever you are using something called your action listeners, then we have got something called action performed, which can be utilized with something called your what we call it as main method, or the kind of frames that you wanted to create. All of that can be created with the help of inbuilt methods. But now how do we access it? How do we get that support? Say if at all I am using it here, ये हमारा प्रोग्राम में अगर जब मैं ये माई फ्रेम myf जब यूज करना चाहता हूँ तो इट इज नॉट गिविंग मी, इट इज नॉट अलाउिंग मी टू यूज इट। तो मुझे कैसे करना है, हाउ डू आई गेट इट? In that case, the first and the foremost thing that you are supposed to do is you are supposed to first implement the action listener, and then you are supposed to add something called your action listener should be added. You should first add your action listener in the given main method. So once you just come back here and give it as your button, you give it as your jb1 dot add action listener. Where do you want to have it, where do you want to add it? You wanted to add it to the panel, you wanted to add it to the panel or the what we call it as JFrame that you are using it. So you can just go ahead and put it as this, so that it will be added to the particular action item. But still, but see, it raises an error. What does it says? It says I'm using my main. So where do I do it? I cannot add my action listener to my main. So where do I need to have it? I cannot add it to my particular main method. I can add it to my particular JFrame. But still see, it says the parameter cannot be passed. Java.awt.event.action cannot be given like this. Then how do we give it? How do we have this action listener? All the methods that we have been working till now, all of them are not matching. So we have seen multiple ways of handling it. So whenever you have your J button being clicked with the help of your swings, then the regular way, whatever we are looking at, say like using your action listener, using your this operation, all of them are not working for you. Then how do you do it now? How do you use it? So do you need to create a separate event and work on it, or how do we create that? In order to do it, we can use something called your regular inbuilt operations that are there in your what we call it as uh, your GUI facility with the help of your swings, where you can create a separate constructor where you wanted to create this entire operation, and then you can call it in your main method. I repeat it again. So whenever you wanted, you can put it in a constructor, or you can put it with the help of a button, and then you can add your particular click operation, that is your button click operation, with the help of something called your events that are created by default in your what we call it as J frames, or any of the J frames or any of the swings. If at all we wanted to have a button, then you need to have something called your action listener, as we've discussed. And this action listener that we wanted to create, we should be creating it separately with the help of your action performed event. See, whatever we are creating it here, now we are not able to use it. Because of that fundamental fact, we will now understand how do we create it globally. Hope everybody have understood. All the methods that we have seen right now are not working. Then what is the best way? How do we add it? How do we put it? How do we have a button click? So if you could just go back and look at, it says all of these methods are there. But still when I'm using it with multiple options, it's not working. Then what is the best possible way to do it? In order to do it, the best possible way is whatever the controls that I wanted to do it, I will take this off and declare it globally. I will declare this globally. Now it says, what is the error? It says it should be defined in a class. I'll take this off and put it within the class. Now see, I have got my Java frame created, or the JFrame got created. Similarly, when I wanted to have my button also, I can just go ahead and create globally. So whatever the controls that I wanted to use it in my action listener, all of them can be placed above. So once I take my button also here and put it over here, and then instead of calling it as your set, giving your label here or the text here, we will call it as button over here, J button. See, this is one important difference that you should note. In applet you are using it normally, and all the other ways that we have done is not possible. इसलिए हम लोग यहाँ पे ग्लोबली क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, और इसके अंदर अभी हम लोग इस बटन का वी आर ट्राइंग टू कॉल इट एज वी आर ट्राइंग टू कॉल इट एज JB1, sorry, JB1 dot set text. We can give my button text जैसा ये बटन के अंदर next था. Now we'll put it as next. Now see, whenever I'm using it, I'm not able to get it in my main method. So इसको मैं अपना main method में use नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. I'm not able to use this in my main method. So what is that I'm supposed to do it now? Then I will just go ahead and create a separate method. I will now just go ahead and create a separate method, where in the separate method I will call it as public void, and then I will call my method as prepare GUI. And in this method I will try to write all of my logic. जो भी यहाँ पे logic है, ये जो JB1 का जो logic है, that I will put it over here. Now see, I am able to use my JB1 normally. Similarly, I will take off all of this. So I will call my JText, put it globally, and then I will have my definition created in this. So my text box is, or text field is also added. Similarly, my text area, I will create it globally. I will create it globally. And then I will put it over here. Then I will take this JTA and put it in my method. Sir, you told us main is utilized, but आप main से पूरा उठा ले रहे हो. You are taking off all of this. You are taking all this code and putting in a separate method. But still, my execution will start from main only. I repeat, my execution will start from main only. So हम लोग फिर से यहाँ पे जाते हैं. We will now take this off and put everything that is required for me in the same method. इसी मेथड पे हम लोग सब कुछ लिख देते हैं. We will write everything that is required for us over here only. And after that in the main method, जो भी यहाँ पे main method रहेगा, which will be my empty main method. So now I've got everything created globally. I've got frame, I've got button, I've got text field, I've got text area, and all of them are created. Now हम लोग इसको execute करके देखते हैं. See, there is an error here, so there is an extra. Now I will execute it again. See, once I execute it, see, the execution will not happen. Why it is not executed? Why you don't have an output for it? Reason being is I'm not given with any kind of communication between my methods. यहाँ पे जो मेरा मेथड्स है, ये मेथड को और मेरा मेन का कनेक्टिविटी नहीं है. I don't have connectivity between my main and my method that I've created. So now what I will do, I will now come back and put it my constructor. Public main is my constructor. So why I'm using this constructor? Because constructor is the first method when a class gets executed, right? So the constructor is the first method that gets executed when my class is executed. So which means I am executing something called my constructor here. So जो भी मेरा constructor रहेगा वो constructor को हम लोग execute करेंगे. Now the main is my constructor which gets executed. Now in that I will call it as prepare GUI. Now once I execute this, see you have written everything. So यहाँ पे अपना जे फ्रेम लिखे है और इसके सारे प्रॉपर्टीज भी लिखे हैं, फिर भी हमारा एग्जीक्यूशन नहीं हो रहा है. सो द एग्जीक्यूशन इज नॉट हैपनिंग. रीजन बीइंग इज it should be implemented with the visible property which should be given separately for all of it. जो भी देना चाहते हैं we need to put it separately for all of it. So मैं इसको फिर से यहाँ पे prepare GUI and then action perform, then public void action perform, then in the main I will try to call my constructor. I will now put it as main, that is main. The constructor is called in my main. So whenever I'm calling it in my main method, see it is by default giving an error. So जब भी मैं अपना main method में जब इसको call करना चाह रहा हूँ, so whenever I call it in my main method, it is giving me an error. Why it is giving me an error? Because sir, it is by default, it will be called by default. But sir, this will be called by default, but that will be a default constructor. उसके अंदर कुछ नहीं रहेगा. But I wanted to call it something which I wanted to have it beyond it. यानी इसके अलावा मुझे कुछ और चाहिए. So I wanted something which is not belonging to my class. In that case, I can put it as new main. Now, once I execute this, then you see my applet got executed or my user interface got executed. So this is how you create your JavaX Swing UI. यानी एक सेपरेट मेथड में हम लोग सब कुछ लिखते हैं और वो मेथड को हम लोग अपना कंस्ट्रक्टर पे कॉल करते हैं और कंस्ट्रक्टर को अपना मेन मेथड के अंदर कॉल कर लेते हैं. सो बेसिकली हमारा जो कोड लिखते हैं, so all this GUI code that we have wanted to write it, this should be written in something called a method. You will put it in a method. प्रॉब्लम इसलिए आ रहा है बिकॉज आई एम नॉट एबल टू गेट द थिंग्स इनटू माय एक्शन परफॉर्म्ड इवेंट. ये इवेंट के अंदर मैं कुछ कॉल नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ जिसके वजह से मुझे प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. अदरवाइज वी वुड हैव गॉट एवरीथिंग डन इन द मेन मेथड ओनली. सो इसलिए हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, ये यूजर इंटरफेस का जो भी लॉजिक है वो पूरा मेथड पे लिख रहे हैं. एंड जो भी मेथड पे लिख रहे हैं उसको हम लोग कहाँ पे कॉल कर रहे हैं, हम लोग अपना कंस्ट्रक्टर पे कॉल कर रहे हैं. सो वी आर कॉलिंग इन constructor, and then once we are executing it, that this is called into my main method. This is called into my main method. That is nothing but your public static void main. Void main. So this is where we are writing our logic. Got it? सो अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे जाते हैं और यहाँ पे अपना बटन क्लिक का जो इवेंट है इस पे हम लोगों को सेट करना है. क्या सेट करना है, वी वांटेड टू सेट द कंटेंट ऑफ द टेक्स्ट फील्ड. दैट इज जब भी बटन क्लिक करेंगे तो आई वांटेड टू सेट द कंटेंट ऑफ द टेक्स्ट फील्ड टू द कंटेंट ऑफ समथिंग एल्स. सो मैं लिखूंगा JTA1 JTA1 dot set text should be set with something called JT1 dot get text. सो जो भी हमारा JTA का जो टेक्स्ट है उसको हमारा JTA dot टेक्स्ट से जो टेक्स्ट बॉक्स का जो टेक्स्ट है उसका टेक्स्ट को हम लोग टेक्स्ट एरिया पे डाल रहे हैं. सो वंस वी एक्सिक्यूट दिस, now I will write it as hello and click on this button. See, ideally, what is that it should do? It should get this content of my text box into my text area. But do you have anything as such? No. Now, similarly, I will change this. मैं इसका फिर से change करूंगा. I will change this. I will now put it as jt1 dot get text. In this, I will try to put it as jta1 dot, sorry, this is get text, no, this is jta dot get text, and this is your set text. Once we run this, now once you just go ahead and put it, now whatever you wanted to have it here, sorry, whatever you wanted to have it here, that's not changing. Reason being why it is not changing, because you haven't added something called action listener. Now how do I add it? How do I add my action listener? So I will just come back here and I will put it as my JB1 once I set my boundary, and after that I should put it as my JB1 dot add action listener, and then I'll have to put it as this so that it will be placed into the frame. Once I now go ahead and execute it, now whatever I write it here, that once I click on next, that will be placed onto the text box. Similarly, if at all I change it and put it as your JBTA1, sorry, JTA1 dot set text, and in that we want to put it as JT1 dot get text. Once you run this, then see whatever you type it here can be brought into your text area. So this is how you work with something called your Java swings, where you define everything in a method and call it into the constructor, and then the constructor can be called into the main method. So because of this, you don't need to have a separate process. Applet की तरह हमको separate process नहीं चाहिए, सब कुछ एक ही जगह में हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. So I have told you two things now. One, if at all आपको click नहीं चाहिए, you don't need click option, you don't need to perform any actions, देन सब कुछ अपना मेन पे ही लिख सकते हैं. लेकिन हम मेन पे इसलिए नहीं लिख रहे, बिकॉज देर इज ए प्रॉब्लम दैट वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट द एक्शन लिसनर वर्किंग फॉर अस. इसलिए वी हैव गिवन द separation. We have again separated it and put it in a method and calling with the help of constructor. आई रिपीट, मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ, ये पूरा प्रोग्राम को हम लोग मेन पे ही लिख सकते हैं, लेकिन मेन पे इसलिए नहीं लिख रहे हैं बिकॉज हमारा जो वो एक्शन लिसनर जो यूज करना चाह रहे हैं वो यूज नहीं कर पा रहे, जिसके वजह से हम लोग मेन से पूरा कोड को उठा के एक मेथड पे रख रहे हैं, मेथड से हम लोग कंस्ट्रक्टर पे कॉल कर रहे हैं, और कंस्ट्रक्टर से हम लोग अपना मेन मेथड पे कॉल कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज हाउ वी आर यूजिंग इट. So that's the only reason why we are not using it in main method, but yes, we can run it in the main method comfortably without using anything like applet viewer and without using anything like your HTML, which means my Java swings are nothing but they are independent, platform independent, बिना किसी सपोर्ट के साथ, बिना किसी एप्लेट सपोर्ट के साथ, बिना किसी HTML सपोर्ट के साथ आराम से एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं. So now we will take a break of 5 minutes and come back. I would request everybody to give your attendance. I would request everybody to give your attendance in your respective Kaisala group so that we continue in next 5 minutes. I would request everybody to give your attendance. So we will continue, all of you. Hope everybody have given your attendance. Now we will try to create a simple registration form. जब यूज़ किए हैं, अभी हम लोग अपना एक छोटा सा सिंपल रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म क्रिएट करेंगे आज के लिए, बिकॉज वी हैव ओनली 15 मिनट्स नाउ. सो हम लोग अभी आज के लिए एक छोटा सा रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म क्रिएट करेंगे, एंड देन उसके बाद हम लोग क्या करेंगे, कल के क्लास में पूरा ये जो नोट पैड जैसा बनता है, पेन जैसा बनता है, पूरा एंटायर एप्लीकेशन बनाने के लिए प्लान करेंगे. मंडे एंड ट्यूसडे यू विल अंडरस्टैंड मोर अबाउट हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट ए रियल टाइम कैलकुलेटर काइंड ऑफ एन एप्लीकेशन एंड ऑल दैट. वी विल लर्न अबाउट लेआउट्स ऑल्सो. ये सब कुछ सीखते हुए हम लोग अपना खुद का नया सा बना लेंगे, right, which looks exactly real like your paint, real like your calculator, real like your notepad. ऐसा करके हम लोग बनाएंगे. अभी we were seeing there are some disadvantages. It doesn't look like paint, it doesn't look like notepad, it doesn't look like calculator. So हम लोग सही तरीके में exactly calculator के तरह बनाने के लिए हम लोग अपना जावा स्विंग्स यूज करके करेंगे. ना पहले हम लोग आज के लिए एक छोटा सा रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म बना लेंगे, ताकि वी अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू प्ले विथ कंट्रोल्स. कंट्रोल्स का कैसा यूज करेंगे हम लोग आज के क्लास में देखेंगे, सो दैट वी विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू यूज एंड प्ले विद द कंट्रोल्स. सो वी विल यूज माय जावा एक्स ऐप 1. I'm in a fresh window now. I wanted to start a fresh. मुझे अभी एक नया सा और registration form बनाना है. I wanted to create a fresh new registration form where I have a registration form like this, where it will accept one after the other. It will accept the details like name, first name, and then it will ask me about the last name, contact number, email address, college name, male or female option, and then it would want say from which state. So I wanted to have a drop down here, and then a button which says clear, and a button which says submit, और which says register. ऐसा कुछ हमारा registration form बनाएंगे. We will try to create as such. So in order to create it, as we have discussed now, we need to use something called import javax dot swing dot star. एंड इसके बाद हमको AWT का भी इवेंट्स यूज करना चाहिए, तो वी यूज समथिंग कॉल्ड जावा डॉट AWT dot event dot star. Right, now we will try to create our own form. In order to create our own form, we'll also create something called implements. We'll not write implements right now. We will start creating our frame first. First we will create our JFrame, and after the JFrame we'll call it as JF equal to new JFrame. Got it? And after that, what is the next thing that we are supposed to do? हम लोगों को फर्स्ट नेम के लिए एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स चाहिए, सो विल कॉल इट एज JText field name equal to new JText field. And after that I wanted to have a label also. Before that I wanted to have a label, so I'll put it as J label, and then I'll call it as name label. Name label equal to new J label, and in that I would like to give it as name directly, name colon. Similarly, I will want the next one, that is I will call it as email. I'll call it as J label. I'll call it as email label equal to new J label. Then I'll call it as email, and then we will call it as J contact. That is your J label. We'll call it as contact label equal to new J label, and then I wanted to call it as contact. अभी मैंने यहाँ पे 3 फील्ड क्रिएट किया है, यहाँ पे नेम, ईमेल और कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर. अभी इसके बाद टेक्स्ट बॉक्स चाहिए मुझे एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए, सो मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ जे फील्ड, जो जे टेक्स्ट फील्ड, and I'm using it for email equal to new JText field, and we don't write anything because we should accept the text box, accept the value into the text box. So we'll put it as JText field, then contact equal to new JText field. पहले इनका ऐड कर लेते हैं और बाद में हम लोग बाकी का ऐड करेंगे. सो इसके बाद हम लोगों को नेक्स्ट लिखना होगा अपना GUI क्रिएट करने के लिए. सो विल कॉल इट एज पब्लिक वॉइड प्रिपेयर GUI. आपको बस प्रिपेयर GUI मैं इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ बिकॉज इट इज इंटरेस्टिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. वी कैन इजिली अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट फॉर वी आर यूजिंग दिस मेथड. ये मेथड किस लिए यूज कर रहे हैं हम लोग समझ रहे हैं, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ प्रिपेयर GUI. And in that, what is that I wanted to do first? whatever the frame that I've created, JF dot, I want to set the size. I want to set the size. I want to set the size as, I want to give the width as 400, and then I want to give the height as say 800, so that it looks like a rectangular form. And then I will try to go ahead and make it as my JF dot set visible equal to, I want to make it as true. And also I want to set the layout also as null. So I'll put it as JF dot set layout as null. Now once I execute this, then see, this particular layout is created, this particular what we call it as swing is created, but it is not called. In order to call it, what is that we need to do? We need to have another constructor called public. What is the name of the class? It is main. So we should create main as my constructor, and then in that constructor I should call my prepare GUI. And again in the main method you should call it as new main as my constructor. Once I execute it, then see, I have got my what we call it as my frame that is there with my 400 and 800 size. It is comparatively higher, so I will reduce it and put it as 700. Once I execute it, see, I have got my frame. It is still higher in size, so I will put it as 600 as my height. Once I execute it, then see, it is smaller. It is decent for a registration form. Now what I will do, I will add one after the other. Now after setting the size, now I want to add the first item. What is the first item that I wanted to have? I will add JF dot first item. What is the first item that we will need? We need the name. So we will put it as dot. We wanted to add. What is that we wanted to add? We wanted to add something called your name label, which is name L. And once we click on enter and execute it, then see, the name label is added, but you don't know where it is because the boundaries are not set. So what is that we are supposed to do? Before executing it, we'll have to set the boundary to it. How do we set it? We will put it as name label dot set bounds, and then we will set the boundary. What is the boundary that we wanted to set it? So where do you want to put it? So I will put it as 10. I will put it as 10 comma 10 as my x and y coordinates, and then I wanted to give the height and width. I will give it as 60 comma 40. Now I have set my boundaries. Now after that I am adding my name L to my frame. Once I execute it, see, I have got my name listed out here. इसके बाजू में ही मुझे मेरा अपना टेक्स्ट बॉक्स चाहिए, which is for entering the name. So I will now just go ahead and put it my next one, that is name dot set boundaries, which is my text box. Now the X location I will keep it same. It is because I want it next to it. My Y location I will keep it the same, that is 10. My X location, see, my width is already 60. I wanted to have some space, then I will put it as 70. And then after that I want to give the width. As it is text box, I am giving it as 200, and I want to have the 40 as the height. Now after that I should now add something called JF dot add your name. Once I execute it, see, you will have your name and your text box as 40 in size and 100. So I will reduce the sizes of both of them, as I see both of them are much broader. So I'll put it as 30 and 30 each. Once I execute it, then see it looks good. Now similarly, I'll add the remaining thing. So then what is the remaining thing that we wanted? We first label was name, which is finished. Now we wanted email. So for the email, again we should first get the email L. That is email L dot set bounds. Then after that, where do you want to put it? Now the height is already 30 and this is already 10. It is already 40. So I will now put it as 50. I will put my y as this, I'll put it as 10 only, and then y I will put it as 50, and then comma I wanted to have the same width and same height, so I will put the width as 60 and comma height as 30. Now after that I will now add it as my jf dot add of, I am now putting it as email L. And once I now execute it, see you have got email L placed over here. I will put a colon here. Colon is not placed. So I'll put a colon over here. Now once I execute it again, now you will see your colon with email. Now for the email address, you can again have a text box. In order to add my text box again, I'll put it as email dot set bounds. And in that I will give it again. I'll give it as again as 70 comma whatever y-axis that I wanted, I will retain it. I will put it as 50 only. And then I wanted to give the width as 200 comma I want to give the height as 30. Once I execute it, see I haven't got my email address text box because once I give the boundaries I should also add. Then I will put it as jf dot add, I will put it as email. Now once I execute it, then see you have got your email text box also. Named name and the text box, email and the text box. Similarly I want it for the contact also. So I will now put my contact. So for the contact again I'll put it as contact L. Contact L dot set bounds. Now after that again it has 1, after that it is 70. 70 plus again 60 that we need to give it, which is 130 comma I'm increasing this, sorry, this is 10 only and I'm increasing by 40. So here also I'll increase by 40, which will be 90 comma I wanted to give the label which is 60 comma 30. So I'll put it as 60 comma 30. Now after that I will add my contact L. I'll put it as jf dot add contact L. Once I execute it, then see you will have your contact added. Now you will have your text box. Now in order to add my text box, I again come back and put it contact dot set bounds. And similarly I wanted to have the positioning. So it is 10, after that it is 70. So I'll put it as 70 comma I want to give it as 90 comma, and then the width of the text box is 200 and the height is 30. Once I re-execute this, I'm sorry, I'll stop it. Then after that I'll have to add. So I'll put it as jf dot add of, you'll have to put the contact. Now see you have added your contact also. Once you re-execute it, see you have got contact also created. Now what is that you wanted? You wanted male and female, which is your radio button. In order to have your radio button, I will now just go ahead and put it J radio. Now the button that I wanted to use it for male, then I'll put it as new radio button, J radio button. And then if at all I want to give some text, say it is male or female, I can give it male. Similarly, I'll put it as J radio button for my female also. So I'll put it as J radio button female equal to new J radio button, and then I will put it as female. Now I've got two radio buttons created, and after that I want to add them to the frame. Now in order to add it, I will put it as mail dot set bounds. I wanted to set the boundary to it. In order to set the boundary, I will now take it exactly after 30 points again, after 40 points again. So which is 100 and sorry, which is 90, so which is 130. I'll start from 10 comma, I wanted to have 130, and then I want to give the width as 60 comma 30, and after that I wanted to add my mail, so I'll put it as jf dot add, and then I'll put it as mail. जब यहाँ पे एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे तो हमारा मेल का जो रेडियो बटन है वो यहाँ पे आएगा. नाउ यू वांटेड टू मूव इट टुवर्ड्स योर राइट, और थोड़ा राइट पे मूव करना है आपको. यू वांटेड टू मूव इट टुवर्ड्स योर राइट एग्जैक्टली एट दिस टेक्स्ट बॉक्स बटन. देन इन द टेक्स्ट बॉक्स जो स्टार्ट हो रहा है उसके एग्जैक्टली साथ में हमको चाहिए. सो इन दैट केस यू कैन जस्ट पुट इट एग्जैक्टली एज योर 70. Once you rerun this, then see your mail button will be exactly at your text box. And after that आपको female button भी चाहिए होगा. Then in that case you will take up your female button, female radio button. Then I'll put it as set bounds, and then we wanted to again have a width. यहाँ पे मेरा width already यहाँ पे 70 plus 60 which is 130. So I will put it as 140 here, comma, and then मुझे उसी y axis पे चाहिए, तो I'll put it as 130, and then width again I'll put it as 60 comma 30. Now after that I wanted to add my female also. Then I'll just go ahead and put it as jf dot add female. Now once I just go back and look at it, see my female is also getting added, but see it is not completely shown because my width is not sufficient. So I will now go back and change it. Width I will put it as 80 each. Once I now execute it, then see these are placed exactly. Now the difference is less, the spacing is less, so I will also increase this. I'll put it as 160. Once I start it off, देखो अभी वो ओवरलैपिंग नहीं रहेगा, आराम से आपका स्पेस भी रहेगा. You have a space comfortably available. Now you have got your text boxes and you have got your radio button. अगर आपको ड्रॉप डाउन भी चाहिए, you wanted a drop down also, then in that case you can just from which state you are, you can also put something called your J options. So you can do it. So tomorrow we'll see this J option because it needs to be added with multiple options, like all the states, how do we add it, and then selection, all that we'll have to show you. That we will see it tomorrow. We will now write known languages. अभी हम हमारा एक ये यहाँ पे लिखते हैं known languages, and यहाँ पे एक और हमारा text भी लेते हैं which we will call it as label called gender. So we'll call it as J label, we'll call it as gender, and we'll put it as equal to new J label, and we'll call it as gender. नाउ इस पे हम लोग फिर से ऐड कर देते हैं, बाउंड्रीज भी दे देते हैं. सो वी विल नाउ कॉल इट एज जेंडर डॉट सेट बाउंड्रीज. वी वांट टू सेट इट 10 comma, we want to set it at the same axis 10 comma 130 comma, we wanted to give it as 60 comma 30 because it is a label. So after that we will now add it jf dot add, and then we will put it as gender. Once we look at it, we will have the gender shown here, and then you have male and female listed out. And after that Now I wanted to also see what are the languages that are known. कौन कौन से आपको लैंग्वेजेस आएंगे, और दैट वी विल सी टुमारो. अभी यहाँ पे एक बटन भी ऐड कर देंगे ताकि हमारा फॉर्म बन जाएगा. अभी तक एक छोटा सा बना रहे हैं, कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे. आज हम लोग एक बटन तक ऐड करके छोड़ देंगे. सो वी विल ऑल्सो ऐड ए बटन. सो वी विल टेक अप J button, which we will call it as clear, equal to new J button, and here we will put it as clear. And then we will also have another button, J button, which is for submit. J button, we'll call it as register, equal to new J button, and in that we will put it as register. Now we have got this button also created. Now यहाँ पे हम लोग आने के बाद यहाँ पे उसका positioning देते हैं. So we will give it as your clear button पहले देते हैं, that is your clear dot set bounds. हम लोगों को थोड़ा गैप के बाद हम लोग देना है. So after 130 we wanted to give some more spacing and do it. So I will give it as some 180. So I will wanted to put it exactly at the text box beginning. So I will put it as 70 comma. I wanted to give it as 180 comma. I wanted to give the sizing as 60 comma 30. So I have given my first button. अभी मेरा फर्स्ट बटन मैंने दे दिया है. इसी तरह मैं रजिस्टर बटन भी देना चाहता हूं. सो रजिस्टर डॉट सेट बाउंड्रीज, आई वांटेड टू गिव इट इन द सेम एक्सेस. सो मैं यहाँ पे 70 दे दूंगा. सॉरी, I will give it after 70, no, 70 plus 60, which is 130. I wanted to give some 10 more space, so which is 140 comma. I wanted to give it in the same axis, y axis, and then I want to give the width as 60 and height as 30, so that we have got all of them being placed. Now after that हम लोगों को क्या करना है, यहाँ पे jf dot add, and then you add something called clear, and then you add something called jf dot register, add register. So that you have added your register and clear buttons also. Once you execute it, तो देखो हमारा क्लियर और रजिस्ट्रेशन बटन भी है, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमारा विथ सफिशिएंट नहीं है. सो हम लोग इसका बढ़ा लेंगे अपना विथ. वी विल मेक इट एज 80 फॉर दिस, एंड वी विल मेक इट एज 80 फॉर रजिस्टर. नाउ वंस वी लुक एट इट, यू हैव योर बटन्स कॉल्ड क्लियर एंड रजिस्टर, लेकिन इन दोनों के बीच में स्पेस नहीं है, इसलिए हमारा जो रजिस्टर बटन है उसका हमारा और भी स्पेस दे देते हैं. विल पुट इट एज 60, 160. Once we now go ahead and look at it, हमारा registration page बन गया है. Now it looks like the page is bigger now, the controls are less, so we can reduce the height of it. So we will put it 400 only and rerun this. Now see, it looks like a registration page which is decent. और भी इसको size हम लोग कम कर सकते हैं. We can make it 300 and 300. So I'll make it 300 here, 300 here, so that हमारा registration form अच्छा look देता है. So this is how we have got your registration form created. Now इसके अंदर जो drop down है, जो भी चाहिए होंगे, all that also we will look at in tomorrow's class.